The Magical Library of Whispering Books. Once upon a time, in a small, quiet village, there was a very special place called the Whispering Library. It wasn't like any ordinary library, oh no. This library was hidden behind a huge oak tree in the middle of the village, and only the most curious children ever found it. One of those curious children was a little girl named Lily. Lily loved to read, and had already read almost every book in her school library. One sunny afternoon, while exploring the park near the oak tree, she heard a soft, whispering sound. Psst, Lily, come closer. She looked around, but no one was there. The whispering came again, even softer this time. Lily, we have stories waiting for you. Curiosity sparked in her heart. Lily moved closer to the old oak tree, and to her amazement, she saw a hidden door carved into the trunk. The door had golden vines winding around it and a shining handle shaped like a quill pen. Lily's eyes widened with excitement. "A secret door," she whispered. She took a deep breath and pulled the handle. The door creaked open, and inside was a dimly lit hallway filled with the scent of books, adventure, and magic. At the end of the hallway was the Whispering Library. It was the most magnificent room she had ever seen. Tall bookshelves stretched all the way to the ceiling, filled with colorful books that seemed to glow softly. The walls were decorated with enchanted paintings that moved, showing scenes from fairy tales. Even the chairs looked magical, with soft cushions that sparkled like stars. But the most wonderful thing of all? The books whispered. As Lily walked by the shelves, she could hear the books quietly calling out. "Pick me, Lily. I'll take you to a kingdom in the clouds." No, pick me. My pages are full of pirates and treasure maps." "I have dragons and castles," Lily giggled. She had never been in a library like this before. She reached out to a small blue book that was glowing gently. As soon as she touched it, the book opened itself and floated in front of her. A warm, magical voice came from the book. "Welcome, Lily. Are you ready for an adventure?" Lily nodded eagerly. "Where will you take me?" "Close your eyes and hold on tight," the book said. Lily closed her eyes, and suddenly, a gust of wind swirled around her. When she opened her eyes again, she was no longer in the library. She was standing in the middle of a golden forest, with tall trees that shimmered in the sunlight. A talking squirrel hopped over and waved its tiny paw at her. "Hello, Lily! You're just in time for the big treasure hunt. Follow me," the squirrel squeaked. Lily couldn't believe her eyes. She ran after the squirrel, laughing as they raced through the magical forest. Along the way, they met a friendly dragon who helped them fly over a river, and they solved riddles given by a wise old owl. Finally, after a grand adventure, Lily found a sparkling treasure chest hidden under a rainbow. Inside were not jewels or gold, but glowing storybooks from the Whispering Library, each one more magical than the last. As Lily held the book in her hands, she felt the familiar whoosh of wind, and in the blink of an eye, she was back in the Whispering Library. The little blue book floated gently back onto the shelf, its pages now filled with her incredible adventure. "Wow," she whispered, "this is the most amazing library ever." Before she left, Lily heard the books whispering again, promising her even more adventures if she ever returned. She smiled, knowing she would be back soon. As she stepped out of the library and closed the hidden door behind her, she looked back at the oak tree with a twinkle in her eye. She had discovered a secret that no one else in the village knew, a magical library full of whispering books that would take her on endless adventures. And so, Lily's days became filled with excitement as she visited the Whispering Library whenever she could, making new friends, exploring new worlds, and filling her heart with stories that she would carry forever. Moral of the story: books hold endless adventures, and with a little curiosity and imagination, you can discover magical worlds beyond your wildest dreams.